Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails from Zero. We're in the previous episode, we got to Michelin freaking Wonderland, and it's a wonderful place. We helped Toma find his engagement ring by checking out the various shops to resort itself, and the only thing that remains for us to do is to head to Speaker Hartman's mansion and figure out a plan of attack, a plan of infiltration, and talk to this man. If my memory serves me right, Speaker Hartman's mansion should be somewhere this way. I believe they prepared a guest room for me, so I suppose I better hurry on over and get in a bit of rest. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Damn, talk about a swanky place, Speaker Hartman's mansion. So that's Speaker Hartman's mansion. Now that I can see the place, I'd say it looks more like a full-blown castle. His family has been prominent in the Crossbelt social sphere for a long time now. It's said this mansion was built as the Governor General's residence during the Imperial reign nearly 100 years ago. Even so, this place is just way too big. It ain't like this guy's from one of the Empire's 4 great houses or anything.
If the auction is being held at such a place as this, it must be an even larger scale event than we anticipated.
That's for sure. Wait, is that...
Security detail is going to be the same as usual. Though, we're expecting those Heiyui pests to try and interfere this year. Listen up. If someone doesn't have an invitation, they aren't allowed in, and that's final.
Understood. Where will you be, boss?
I'll be watching over things inside. One of our enemies is a real slippery bastard. Can never be too careful with him. While I'm here, were all the auction items brought in already?
Got him all this morning, boss. That doll or whatever was the last one.
That's our big ticket item, huh? I wonder how much mirror that'll go for. Well, whatever. There's only a few hours until the doors open. Don't lose focus, boys.
You got it, boss. You can count on us. Damn, I was hoping we wouldn't run into him. And he's gonna be the one watching over things inside the mansion? Just great.
A former Jaeger will definitely make things more difficult.
If I remember correctly, the party doesn't start until 7 p.m. tonight. But despite that, security is already in full swing. Yeah, they're clearly not taking this lightly. This is gonna be a tough job. Even with the invitation, getting inside the mansion is gonna take some extra effort. For real. Those guys probably know our faces pretty well, given how much trouble we cause them.
We will need to devise a plan in order to deceive them.
Let's back off for now. If we get caught, our entire operation will be over before it can even start.
Right. Find me.
Huh? What was that? Am I hearing things, or...
Lloyd?
Is something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Sorry, guys. I think my ears were just playing tricks on me. Huh? Whatever you say, buddy. Let's get moving already. We've had that happen once before, haven't we? Find me. Find who? We shall find out, methinks. But with that should be everything properly checked out. Now that we've scouted out Michelin, we know one thing for sure. We're gonna have to come up with some method to enter the auction incognito. True. The Mafia goons guarding the place will sound the alarm as soon as they see us.
Something else has been bothering me. Are the invitations really all we need? They might have a system in place to check our identities as well.
I agree.
It's risky. I wish we had thought of this sooner. Maybe we could have asked Ren about it.
Well, I think she already did enough for us by simply getting us these invitations. For now, I just want to find a quiet place to clear our heads. Let's see. There will be too many people at a restaurant.
Should we check to see if the hotel has any vacancies?
I doubt there'd be any. Everywhere here is usually booked full during the festival. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a last-minute cancellation we can scoop up. Might as well ask the front desk. Yeah, let's do that. Let's freaking go! Good day. Welcome to Hotel Delphinia. How may I help you? Are you here to check in?
Actually, we were wondering, do you happen to have any rooms available?
Oh, I am terribly sorry. The truth is, we did have one cancellation earlier today, but someone booked it almost immediately.
I was afraid of that. Just missed it.
That's the way it goes, I guess. Might as well try the restaurant. It'll be a bit noisy, but we can still try to mull things over there. I guess so. Cool voice. Oh, quite the dilemma, isn't it? Yep.
Huh? Wazy?
Oh, Mr. Hemisphere. That's such a good last name. It seems you're having a bit of trouble getting a room. But all you're really looking for is a quiet place to have yourselves a little chat, no? Basically. But Wazy, what are you... Allow me to make things easier then. Would you like to use my room?
Wait, what?
How the hell did you get a room here? I've got my ways. Follow me. I guess that makes sense considering it was a cool boy. It was a little feminine.
What should we do? For some reason, seeing him dressed like that makes me suspicious.
I think the real suspicious thing is that a freaking gang leader is hanging out in Michelin. Well, at least he's someone we know. For now, let's follow him to his room. Let's indeed. Oh, what can you tell me about this Mr. Hemisphere? Are you acquaintances of Mr. Hemisphere's? If you go through the door on the left, his room is the first on the right. Oh, there he goes.
I locked eyes with him. My heart can hardly take it. Do try to calm down, Lottie. When will this girl learn? We can't act like that in front of guests.
I don't think she's ever learning. Truth be told, I didn't expect the SSS to have such refined tastes. Spending the final day of the festival taking in all the fine amusements Michelin has to offer. Bravo. Yeah, we decided it was a good day for it. More importantly, what's with that outfit, Wazy? Pretty stylish, isn't it? Let's just say it's the uniform I wear for my side job. You have a side job?
What kind of job is it?
In the cold, cold world of high society, many beautiful, lonely ladies search for that spark of love they've lost. My job is to simply ignite that and give them the time they desperately dream about. Spark of love? Lonely ladies? Wait, you don't mean...
You work as a host, Wazy?
I work my ass off for the CPD, while you get to have a good time chilling with babe. I mean, you're too young to be hosting. Well, I'll have you know, I'm not doing it for the money. I have women requesting my company day in and day out. It'd be rude to deny them that much. I suppose we could call it charity work. You're unbelievable. He's frank, I'll give him that much. Guess his customers must be into that. I can't say I see the appeal myself.
So, did you come here for this host job of yours, Wazy?
Why, yes. I'm here to escort a lovely lady tonight. We're to attend some funny little party. I'm sure it'll prove quite the adventure. Party? Could you mean... Ah, that explains it. Explains what? What are you talking about, Wazy? The Schwarze Auction. You came to check it out, didn't you? Damn. Are we really that obvious? So that must mean this party you're attending is... the very same. This will be my second year attending, just with a different lady this time. You're full of surprises, aren't you?
A real surprise is that we've known someone who's been to this auction the entire time.
Humor me for a second. Are you guys planning to expose the auction to the public? That won't amount to much, you know. I know. Even from the beginning, we never intended to do that. We just have to see something there. This auction, a luxurious underground party, essentially represents the corruption of Crossbell itself. And if we're ever going to overcome this barrier, we have to see for ourselves how high it really is. Lloyd. Is that so? I don't doubt your enthusiasm for a second, but you can't attend the auction that easily. With no invitation, you'll be kicked to the curb. Each year, they change the rose motif slightly, so forging won't get you very far. You might be out of luck, everyone. Actually, we already have an invitation. Oh, interesting. I assume it's pointless asking how you got your hands on one. Let's just say it was a unique situation. We have this invitation, sure, but won't they try to check our identities as well? If the event is meant to be members only, I imagine they'd only let pre-registered people in. No, there's nothing like that. Due to the underground nature of the whole thing, they're always open to potential clients. Since smuggled goods are a big aspect of the auction, many of the rich, famous, or powerful people who attend prefer to mask their identities. Sounds like things might work out for us then. Oh, but how many people can get in with one invite? I don't believe there's a rule set in stone, but most people go in pairs. I'd recommend that. Force a crowd, you know. You'll stand out quite a bit.
So only 2 of us can go.
Unfortunately so. Also, since it is a high-class party, you really should wear something more formal. Though, of course, you don't want to dress as well as me, or you'll be the center of attention. Yeah, I think we'd rather avoid that. Hey, Elie, do you know where we can get some new clothes for the auction? The boutique downstairs should be perfect for what we need. I've been there before, so there's no need to worry. I can pay, too. Are you sure? Of course. Leave it to me. But before that, we need to decide which of us will be the ones infiltrating the auction. Right. I haven't worked that out just yet. Rock, paper, scissors probably isn't the best way to go about deciding. What's the holdup? All you gotta do is pick one of us to go with you. Huh?
You are the one most invested in the Schwarze Auction, Lloyd. And given that you are our leader, it's only natural that you go.
Guys, are you sure about this? This decision would be a lot simpler if you just accepted your responsibilities already. You said you wanted to see the corruption of Crossbell firsthand, didn't you? You're right. I'll lead the charge into the Schwarze Auction. Then all that's left to do is pick your date. You'd stand out like a sore thumb if you went solo. That's a good point. You could pick me, Tio, or Randy. When you're making your decision, be sure to keep in mind that you'll be surrounded by the Mafia once you get in.
While you are inside, the remaining 2 can be on standby outside the venue. I think that will be a good division of our forces.
Well, no matter how we divvy up the roles, we might as well head on over to the boutique now. Plenty of time to choose before we gotta head out. Right, let's do that. That's indeed. We got a choice coming up. Wait a second. Lazy, is there some reason why you're following us? Since the opportunity has arisen, I figure I'll offer a lesson in style. I'll throw in a way to trick the Mafia running the security checkpoint while I'm at it. Well, I guess we don't have any reason to refuse.
It's clear he's doing this for his own amusement rather than a genuine desire to help.
Oh, hell. Let's hear the guy out. If we're all ready, let's head downstairs to the boutique. Let's indeed.
Pardon me, sir.
Did you need something?
Oh dear, he really is as handsome as the others were saying.
You're quite the funny one, aren't you? Oh, man. Wazy's got it. Mr. Hemisphere, are you heading out? If so, we'd be more than happy to prepare your room for your return. I might be out for a bit, so I would greatly appreciate that, Hagar. Understood, sir. Indeed. I'm just curious what this other maid thinks about things.
Please, feel free to inform us of any complaints you may have. Our establishment always strives to improve.
That's good. Good. Well then. Let's talk about this makeover sesh. So essentially, we can bring either Elie, Randy, or Tio to the Schwarze Auction. It's going to influence a lot of the dialogue in there. I went with one of them, obviously, and man, it's just so good. And you get to see them in an alternate outfit, but we're gonna do this makeover with everybody because you get an achievement for attending the auction with this person, which generally means choosing them now, doing the makeover, then you get the achievement. Then I will load, do the next person, load, do the next person. I think, I feel like Elie is a very natural fit for this occasion. Randy's kind of a wild card, but Tio is actually the recommended person to take due to the bonding trophy if you're trying to do it all in one playthrough. So that's going to be our final character, but let's also make sure that we do a little makeover with Elie and Randy. So go ahead and make ourselves a Save-a-Rooney. Now let's get to it. Once we get dressed, there's no going back. I have to choose who's going to accompany me to the auction too. Are we ready? Let's do it. Mana. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. I don't think our budget covers a place like this. Well, that's just what you get when you deal in fancy brands like these. Classy suits, the finest casual clothes. I basically got stuff for every occasion here. And with prices to match.
We don't need to worry about prices. Lloyd, have you decided who you want to bring with you?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna take Elie! Elie, would you mind accompanying me?
I'd love to. The two of us would probably look the most inconspicuous trying to enter the venue.
My thoughts exactly.
Wonderful choice. I'd recommend the two of you dress as an ordinary couple. The daughter of a wealthy businessman, her middle-class boyfriend in tow, attends to much talked about party for the first time. A convincing facade, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think we could pull that off.
You could at least pretend to be flustered at that idea.
Better go get yourselves dolled up.
I am curious to see how this transformation will play out.
And look at them! Damn! Oh, it's so weird seeing her out of her work clothes, just sort of being all partied up. Damn.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hopefully these will be okay. Not too shabby. That dress looks like it was made just for you, Mademoiselle. Guess you're used to wearing fancy gala stuff, though.
Yes, Elie looks beautiful. And your outfit suits you quite well too, Lloyd.
You think so? Honestly, I think I pale in comparison to Elie.
That's not true. You pull off that suit well with your broad shoulders.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll be able to pull off being your boyfriend for one night.
Well, you certainly look the part. Well, it seems you won't have any trouble getting into character. Oh, and while we're at it, take these too, Lloyd.
Received fashionable glasses.
Glasses? When women get all dressed up, it's as if they become a whole different person. However, formal attire doesn't do much to change your look, Lloyd. While you're at the auction, it'd be better to wear something that will add to the disguise.
That's a good idea. Thanks, Wazy.
Wait, who's that guy? Wait, hold on, where'd Lloyd go? We're gonna pull a Clark Kent?
How do I look?
Interesting. Wow, I'm shocked at how different they make you look.
Yes, they suit you surprisingly well.
Sounds like they're a hit, Lloyd. Maybe you should get yourself a pair after this is over.
I don't think so. My vision's just fine.
Alright, with this, our preparations are complete. Now, all that's left is to wait until the auction starts.
Alrighty. And it's gonna be a nighttime sequence with fireworks at a wonderful, luxurious resort with a group of people I've really fallen in love with.
How beautiful.
It's certainly a magnificent sight.
Wow, there's even a fireworks show? They're pulling out all the stops. Is this part of the anniversary festival celebrations?
Nah, they do these pretty much daily. Seems like the evening events over at the theme park are just getting started.
Here's a nighttime parade, and the Ferris wheel is all lit up. The entire ambiance is the perfect backdrop for capturing a lady's heart. Well then, I think I'll be going on ahead to the event.
Oh yeah, you said you were meeting up with the madame, right?
Something like that. May the goddess watch over you this lovely night. And if your plan actually pans out, try to come find me at the auction. I'll be waiting.
So it's just kind of wholesome that he gave us all a makeover. It sort of had like a parent role in that sequence. It was nice. Man, where does he get off looking down his nose at us?
The leader of a small-time gang working as a host at a high-class party? There's a lot to be suspicious about.
Well, in any event, the info he gave us about the auction was extremely helpful. I think we owe him one.
Yeah, I think we do. It's almost time for us to make our way towards the auction venue. For now, our objective is to slip past security checkpoint and enter Speaker Hartman's mansion.
Yes, we've got this.
We do! The Princess and the Pauper! That's an achievement. Doesn't pop on Steam because we already got it, obviously. Damn. Elie looks wonderful. We could have a rest right here, but we're feeling fine and dandy. I feel like the auction itself is almost worth replaying 3 times just with the different characters, since there's so much dialogue that's also tied to the characters. It's wonderful. I really dig it. But Elie is sadly not who we're going to be going with, even though my heart wants to. I'm kind of curious about a certain dude guy. What's it like if we were to pick Randy Orlando?
Randy, what do you say to coming with me?
I don't mind. Wouldn't 2 dudes going together stand out a bit?
Yeah, I had the same thought. But the Mafia's running this thing, right? I'm a little hesitant to bring either of the girls with me into the lion's den.
Well now, aren't you a gentleman?
Excuse me? What exactly are you 2 whispering about?
When exactly did the 2 of you start being so intimate?
It's not like that.
Well, hey, Lloyd. You know I'm always down for a good time. Just give me the word.
I've seen plenty of men show up at the auction in pairs. You can be... Ooh, An honest rich kid raised by a loving family who was tricked into attending a party by his ne'er-do-well friends. How does that sound? That might actually work.
I'd say we fit that bill well enough.
If we're going with that, you should try to find something flashy to wear, Randy. And Lloyd, try to find something more traditional looking to match your role.
Since we have this rare opportunity, let's have them try on all sorts of outfits.
Hey, let's not go overboard here.
It's no use, Lloyd. We'll just have to resign ourselves to being their dress-up dolls. Oh, it's such a good outfit.
Sorry about the wait, everyone.
Yes! It looks so cool! I think we did pretty good for what it's worth.
Oh, wow. Crap. Judging by your faces, I look silly, don't I?
Hey, I thought I looked pretty damn slick in this.
No, don't worry. You both look fantastic. I was just surprised by how much the outfits match Wazy's story.
An honest rich kid raised by a loving family who was tricked into attending a party by his ne'er-do-well friends. It's almost uncanny.
You think so?
Well, if I'm gonna be a ne'er-do-well, guess I should give you some of my hot tips for wooing the ladies.
Do not do that.
Lloyd already has some kind of terrifying power to begin with. If it gets any worse, there will be no stopping him.
Good point. I forgot how dangerous this guy can be.
Wait just a second. I feel like you guys are making some extremely unfair judgments about me. Ever the popular one. It's clear you're loved by many. Oh, and while we're at it, take these too, Lloyd.
Received fashionable glasses.
Glasses? You see, Randy may look quite a bit different in his dazzling new getup. However, formal attire doesn't do much to change your look, Lloyd.
Yep. So, let's see it. There's gonna be some repeated dialogue here. Wait, who's that guy? Wait, where'd Lloyd go? That's crazy. Yep. Alright, that's all that's left to wait until the auction starts. Now, it seems to me that this entire sequence right here is also the same. Bap, bap, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Besides the sort of ending line here, I believe. When we say, let's go to the auction. And we get a... Alrighty. Bad influence, that's right. It's Randy Orlando. Oh, man, he looks cool. I wonder what it would be like to go to the party with him. But that's maybe for you to find out if you get this wonderful game yourself. For now, I will load back. And we will go with our final candidate. Freaking TLoH. How are we gonna justify it? How are we gonna pull it off? Maybe one of the more interesting ones. So, let's do it.
Would you be okay with tagging along, Tio?
Are you sure? As I've said before, I'm not a child. However, I would probably still stand out among the other attendees.
Yeah, I agree. But on the other hand, I doubt anyone would peg us for police officers if you were with me.
Oh, I see.
Clever. I saw a girl around the same age as Tio last year, so that very well may be the best way in. I can see it now. A pair of noble siblings, naive in the ways of this corrupt world, who hail from a small, insignificant country. Does that backstory suit your fancy? Yeah, that could work.
Lloyd and I? Siblings?
You two may look completely different, but I think you could still pull it off.
Sounds like a plan. Now, time to get the two of you dolled up.
Ah, my heart. Oh, my heart. Well, this is what we decided on. She's so cute. I thought I could be immune to this being the second time around, but it's a frilly dress. Ah, man, it's so strange to see her in something else. She doesn't even have the cat ears, though the ribbons are sort of like stand-in ears.
Oh, that's such a lovely outfit.
I still think this is a bit too frilly for my taste.
Oh, you both look wonderful. Lloyd looks dashing in the suit, but you look adorable, Tio.
It's not every day you see Tio Todd in anything other than her usual outfit. It's nice seeing her get all dressed up for a change.
Do you really think so?
Of course, Tio. You look great. Though, I'm not sure if these outfits are good for the sibling story we had lined up. No big deal. How about we change it to a butler escorting his young mistress to a lovely party? Perfect.
I think I would rather stay siblings. I doubt I could convincingly play the part of nobility.
Are you sure? I get the feeling she has her reasons for preferring that one. Oh, and while we're at it, take these two, Lloyd. Fashionable glasses. Glasses? When girls get all dressed up, it's as if they become a whole different person. However, formal attire doesn't do much to change your look, Lloyd. While you're at the auction, it'd be better to wear something that will add to the disguise. That's a good idea.
Ah, right. Yeah, we're in the glasses parts. Wait, who's that? That's crazy. Interesting. All right. With that, night comes, fireworks go boom, Wazy excuses himself, and we are about ready to infiltrate the auction.
Roger.
Wait, where'd the achievement go? Huh? That's weird. Or at least like it was supposed to do a little poppy thing. Hold on, system. Records. You want what is that icon? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Unlikely siblings attended the Schwarze Auction with Tio. Except for the fact that it didn't really pop. That's okay. That's okay. Well. It's nighttime.
No! Why did Wazy have to leave already? I could never get tired of admiring that handsome face of his.
Indeed. Let's do one last talkie round here at night. Oh, everybody's been pulling in from the day's activities, huh, Lloyd? What a marvelous hotel. My comrades here in Crossbell never fail to treat me to the best. Branch manager Serdan did me a favor and booked this room for me. He might just look like a humble angler, but he's actually pretty well off. Oh, Serdan. Good old Serdan. Look at this outfit! Look at it! Oh! She and Lloyd look amazing. Phew, it was risky, but somehow I managed to snag a room here. I had to wait for hours hoping someone would cancel a reservation. Worth it in the end, I guess. So you stole the room from me. Oh, you. Hello. You all are friends of Mr. Hemisphere, yes? If you're looking for a place to eat, I can't recommend the restaurant Fortuna enough. You'll find it right down in the mall. Ah, yes, the mall restaurant. Tempting.
Did you order room service by chance? If you can give me a moment, I'll have your drinks and meal right out.
Yoo-hoo. Oh, always gonna about the big question. Go tome up. Anybody in here? It's been a long day. Might be a little early, but I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. I'll enjoy. Enjoy, good sir. Nope, more people. 3 cheers to the anniversary festival and the amazing parties it brings.
Hee here.
Aw, everybody's just having a good time. There's something magical about the atmosphere here. It's just that wonderful break from the hubbub of the city. And also just the freaking lighting outside. I get like nostalgic in a way. I'm taking back to vacations we'd go on to like Spain or Greece as a child, and like sort of the outside vibe where you walk outside the hotel and it's like it's warm, the lights are out, and it's just something special about that atmosphere.
My friend and I spent the whole day playing around at the theme park. We weren't planning to stay that long, so it was a real shock when we noticed the sun had already set.
Yep, indeed. But what about your friend?
Oh no, we need to get to the ferry. It's almost time for it to leave. Let's hurry.
Well, Better get on that. Yellow. About time we arrived. That jerry-built ship hardly left me any time before the auction. I suppose that leaves me no choice but to hurry there. Alright, see you there. Hey, Salsa.
The ship bound for Crossbelt City has just arrived. Please stand by while we prepare to board.
Okay. Yellow. I was hoping I'd come here and sweep a gorgeous rich woman off her feet, but I discovered an unfortunate truth. These ladies are too much for me to handle. That became disastrously clear as the day went on. Aw. Just gotta believe in yourself. Though I was really curious about who Wazy would bring us a date. I had all these theories. They were all wrong. We'll see. What's going on over here? It's almost time to head to the speaker's mansion. Tonight will be one to remember. We got James and Nikita.
My man here claims he's going to win me something beautiful at the auction. And his poor wife doesn't know a thing.
Okay.
Sure, the theme park was enjoyable, but I really wanted to go into the jewelry store.
Honestly, what a stupid rule to have.
Mama, the ship is gonna leave without us if we don't hurry.
The negligent adults of this world. Yellow. Man, today was the best day of my life. Happy 70th birthday, Crossbell.
I'm not sure one day was enough to take in everything here. I'd like to come back soon.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Oh, is it about time for the tourists to head on back? I wonder why all those people were heading to the residential area. A party, perhaps?
The biggest and baddest.
I think I've got it. From everything you've said, it sounds like you really want to mix things up and go bold. This hat might be perfect for you.
I think I'll pass. This time.
Are you not satisfied with your current attire? If so, perhaps you'd like to go for a different style with this hat?
I'm in quite a pickle here. I just wanted to window shop a little and then head back home, but I made a grave error. After all this personal assistance, I'd feel guilty if I left without buying anything.
That's how they get ya.
Yoop. Whoop. This was such a cute little, changing room thing. They didn't need to open, but they do. It's so great.
Well. That looks absolutely marvelous on you, dear. You've struck the perfect balance, incorporating all the latest trends in a way that pops but isn't too busy. If only Mr. Hemisphere worked for us, he could teach us a thing or two about style.
Wow, just what don't you get up to, Wazy? You know what? I'm feeling generous. We're here at the Mishi Wonderland and you can't even get inside, Tio. It's a bleeding shame. I'm gonna buy you a sitting Mishi for 10,000 Mira. We'll put it in your room. That's a sorry for not going to the park kind of gift. The Fortuna, though. Oh, Killick is gone. Oh, would you look at the time? Speaker Hartman's party is just about to start. We better hurry on over to his mansion. I hope my wife enjoys herself. It's my first time bringing her with me, you see.
My husband says he's taking me to a party tonight here in Michelin. I'm quite excited for it. I wonder what kind of party it could be.
Maybe you should let her in on the aspect of the party. What a feast! Phew, there's nothing more satisfying than having a delicious meal. Each new dish I try is another unforgettable memory. I'm glad it worked out for you, old man.
If I've got my calendar right, today's the last day of the anniversary festival. I've heard the city's going all out with their festivities. Darn, now I wish I'd went.
Yeah, but you're here working your life away. You're still eating? Oh, goddess, my life savings.
Yes, this dish, it's a masterpiece. Who cares about not being able to buy that dumb jewel? All of my anger is being swept away in this decadent rush of flavor. I'm in heaven. Excuse me, waitress. Seconds, please.
Oh, my savings. How would you like dinner accompanied by a bottle of Hell Voile? It is one of the finest Erebonian wines in existence. It may fetch a modest price, but rest assured, its aroma is said to rival even the famous Grand Chardonnay.
Grand Chardonnay? If I remember correctly, that's a vintage wine they produce in Liberal Kingdom, right? I hear a bottle went for nearly 500,000 mira in an auction they held over there a few years ago. 500,000? I know people enjoy their wine, but to sell for that much?
The world of a wine connoisseur is one I could not begin to understand.
Hey, if it's that good, I'd love a taste. I think I'll go for a glass, you know, see if it lives up to its reputation. Whoa, I'm joking. Cool your jets, Toyota.
I should hope so.
Though we know of a certain debaucherous prince who had himself a bottle. A bottle of olive oil is said to rival even a Grand Chardonnay. Highly recommended with dinner. Yes, but we already got a cocktail from you.
Maybe we'll need to pop that later tonight.
This day couldn't get better. On top of all the park's goodness, I even managed to give Mishi a good kick. That's basically the heart of the Michelin Wonderland experience. It did nearly get me thrown out of the park, though. You should be careful who you're telling this to, mister. You should watch yourself. Kicking Mishi is something only kids are allowed to do, but I still went for it. All in all, this was a good day. I have no regrets. What's wrong with you? Oh, hey. Phew, my son really drained all his batteries playing at the theme park. Well, that's wholesome. It's a nighttime ambience with fireworks at a theme park, and it's just...
That roller coaster was out of this world. If I could put it into words, it'd be like, whoosh. Well, something like that.
I'm gonna be sick.
What am I gonna do with him? He can barely handle thrill rides, but he still forced himself to get on with us. Well, we haven't had a family trip in a while, so I'm really happy he was able to make it. I'll have to thank my husband later for clearing his schedule for us. It's so sweet.
Were you able to catch the fireworks show? You should be able to spot them from anywhere in Michelin. They soar right to the tippy top of the sky, and then, boom! The nightly parade is currently underway inside the park. All of Michelin's beloved mascots are merrily marching to the beat, with Mishi at the front. It's a one-of-a-kind spectacle just for our park guests. I believe it. I believe it. But it's not part of my world. I'm on a different kind of mission tonight. A fancy kind, well, with the little center here checked out, whoosh, only the residential district remains with our favorite guy. What's his name? Like Gabion? Gabrion.
I see you dressed to impress, or at least attempted to. By chance, were you also invited to Speaker Hartman's place tonight?
Indeed.
I'll see you there.
You kids are still out here?
Listen up, Sal. Since you're my fiancé, you have to be more aware of how I feel at any given moment, alright? Achoo! Aren't you feeling a bit chilly on me? We've been talking by the waterside almost all day. It's not the warmest outside. How about we head back to the mansion, and I'll whip you up a hot bowl of soup? Okay. Blush. Oh, Zal. He's still got a lot to learn to be a gentleman, but I think he deserves a passing grade at least. By the time I'm done with him, he'll be the coolest, most proper gentleman to ever walk the continent.
That's so sweet.
Huh? Emily, did you catch a cold or something? Your face is as red as an apple.
Oh, you're so sweet. Alright, old-timer, what's up? Did you notice all the black suits guarding Speaker Hartman's place? I guess when you're essentially Crossbell's boss, your security can't be anything short of perfect. Indeed. And finally, this man over here. Well, I should be off. Showing up late won't earn me any favors. Indeed. So should we. I think looking over, and we're past 40 minutes, I kind of want to, dive into this in its own episodes, even if this one's a little shorter. I still think it's a good length. It's been so fun just seeing everybody all dolled up and ready. We've made our choice. It's Theo and Lloyd. And next time around, we're going to the Schwarze Auction. Tune in then. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl. And this has been Trails to Completion.